The full extent of Indonesia's offence took a few days to emerge. But when it came, the damage was all too clear. Indonesia and Australia's carefully nurtured and strategically important relationship was under review, following allegations Canberra had tried to eavesdrop on phone calls, including those of Indonesia's president.
I take this case seriously. I believe it is not permitted for other countries to tap officials according to Indonesian law, Australian law, even international law. It violates human rights.
The scandal has come to light because of revelations in secret US papers released by fugitive whistleblower Edward Snowden. They indicate the president's wife and senior ministers were also targeted by Australian spy agencies, and that Australian embassies across Asia were used for US surveillance operations. On Monday, Indonesia recalled its ambassador to Australia, but the scandal has deepened, made worse by what Indonesia views as Australia's less than adequate response. Initially, Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott defended Australia's position.
All governments gather information, and all governments know that every other government gathers information.
But now he's scrambling to make amends.
I deeply and sincerely regret the embarrassment that media reports have caused to President Yudhoyono, who is a very good friend of Australia, perhaps one of the very best friends that Australia has anywhere in the world.
But that statement, not a full explanation nor an apology, has done little to reassure the man Australian spy agencies allegedly targeted.
Once again, I demand a formal explanation, an explanation to Indonesia, not to Australia's general public, and what steps will be taken by Australia related to this wiretapping case.
Indonesia's intelligence chief says his Australian counterparts have already assured him the Indonesian president's phone will not be tapped. But the suspension of cooperation still stands. Among other things, that halts joint operations to disrupt people smuggling by boat to Australia, a signature issue for Australia's Prime Minister. Tony Abbott says that the most important single relationship Australia has is with Indonesia. The fact that that relationship has gone so sour so quickly underscores how seriously offended Indonesia is over this, and how critical it is for Australia's government to find a diplomatic way to make amends fast. Andrew Thomas, Al Jazeera.